So, uh, it just, black people forgive me, but it really just irritates my soul when you go to court dressed like a hoe and then you have an attitude. Just, just don't yell at me to the judge. And this is in all courts. If it's well, she's a real judge. You know, not everybody's a real judge, right? They go to school to be able to give their opinion. Steve Harvey. Uh, I can't think of the other guy. Anyway, oh, that just irks me. You'd think after 63 years, it wouldn't. Anyway, so to answer your question, I am blessed. I am very, very blessed because I feel if, and it's only my opinion, I'm not shitting on anybody or telling you to do anything different. Let's always start there, because there's a lot of people, of course, in the world who say, you should do this, you should do that. Did that work for you? I'll wait. Oh, you don't know because you didn't try collard greens. You just said, "Ooh, that stinks. I don't like that." But you've never tried collard greens. Uh-huh. So yeah, back to me. I believe I choose everything. I choose to create all of my happiness and unhappiness. I just come on here to vent a lot. Because usually once I vent, then I watch a shit ton of funny animal videos. And sorry, again, I'm waiting for my brother to call. Uh, and we were taught you have to do for you. I mean, you got brothers and sisters, but they can't do everything for you, with you, by you. You have to build your own happiness and unhappiness, no matter what your religious beliefs are or are not. I'm a spiritualist. And I am still quite a bit a little girl, Aries. I think anything is possible once I put my mind to it, have my sisters help me figure it out, and then just do it. I'm the Aries that can create the light and then let you stand in it. When you're young, everything is mine. And now that I'm older, oh, okay, yeah, switch is right there. Have at it. And we don't need to know how electricity works. The only thing we really need to know, to consider, is just being appreciative that when I flip the switch, if the bulb is working, the light comes on. We don't need to worry about eons and peons and ions and protons and generators and gravitators and anywho. So yes, I am. Yeah, I just ate lunch, so I'm gonna take my teeth back out in a little bit. I know somebody's asking. Um, I am very grateful my mother raised us how she did. My sisters and bitches and hoes, they still hate my mother today for something. I'm happy. That's like understanding mass amounts of people who pew pew other people. Why would I even want to understand that? Anyway, so teaching us how to use our spiritual gifts, how to stay grounded and protected, first of all, use our spiritual gifts. And if you're inside her house and you're mad, just leave, because, oh man, my mom was like this. She would send us the thought from work, that she's coming home a little late, cook dinner. It wasn't like today where, Johnny is in high school and mom still comes home and cooks and cleans and does everything. No. And to all you women who say, "Oh, Tasha, you said just leave the baby outside." I can't do that. Then you're not teaching them to be responsible for themselves, I feel. I mean, I was doing dishes at 4. Of course, I'm making up my own bed, washing my own hair. It's a long process for those of you who don't know. Uh, empty the trash. I mean, come on, I started my cycle at 8. I had to learn how to do this, how to do that. And not, we didn't hear no, oh, I'll do it when I get home. No. You know, people always say, Ms. Harris, how come you never got a dishwasher? She says, what are you talking about? I have 9 dishwashers. I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters. You know, we didn't get the, oh, she's too young. No. I was like, I forgot who it was. You've seen the video where the little baby's about to put the fork in the outlet, and the husband, oh, honey, do, and the wife, sit down, sit down, sit down. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. And he's like, this is gonna be good. And the baby puts it in. Bzzz. He'll never do that again. That's how I was raised. You know, FAFO ain't got nothing on baby boomers or whatever you nowadays want to call people who come before baby boomers. I don't know. I don't get all the gen and the Y and I don't get all of that. So in the process of growing, you just automatically know, have dinner ready by 5 o'clock. The trash man comes on Tuesday, put everything in the garbage on Monday night. You know, just common sense stuff. You don't hold hands in a seance. I was 13. My brother met Reverend, I can't think grandma's name, Annie Zitlow, intertransitory medium, where your person's voice, her gift was her voice box. And your grandmother's voice that sounded exactly, the mannerisms, the ups and downs, the highs, the lows, the with, the without, came through her vocal cords exactly as they sounded when they had skin. Taught us more and more and more and more. And we'd have seances. No, you don't hold hands, because if something not nice came through grandma, then it'd just be passed around to everybody else. I understand the reasoning why a lot of people think you hold hands for the energetic and blah, 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 blah. No. And, as we grew, you learn more and more and more and more and more. And you practice every single day. I get up, going to the bathroom, burning. I burn every single day to keep shit out of the house. I don't blow no damn cinnamon in the house. To me, that's crazy. That's just more shit to clean up. No, I burn. I put sigils on my door. Look it up, SIGIL. I put sigils around each and every window. And I had to bump that up 1,000% when Mr. Entity decided to start moving the washing machine. Yes. I know I wasn't afraid, because I'm used to spirits moving things. We'd wake up and the plants would be moving. When after Mom made her first million, we moved to the rich white neighborhood, Rialto, California. My uncle would come in, and just like in a lot of some tell, lie, vision, paranormal shit, you could see the imprint on the bed, that. And then I'd scream, Mom, Uncle Arnold, leave Tasha alone. Get off of her bed. And then you could see the bed rise, and you could hear the crunching of the brand new light blue carpet Mama just had put in, all the way back down to Mom's room. Yeah, thank you, Uncle Arnold. And you learn not to be afraid. And you learn how to keep yourself protected and grounded, and your house cleaned out, so you stay protected and grounded all the time, so you get your good and not something that's not in your vibration. Obviously, this beautiful place right now is in my vibration. It's going back to a house in a couple of months. Yes, I know. That means I would have moved 3 times in 3 years. Damn. And it's so worth it. I want a yard. I have a yard. I have a yard for Princess to go pee-pee by herself with a little doggy door, and she can go out and come in as she pleases. So then I don't have to sit here worrying in the wintertime she's not going to go pee, because she don't want to go in the snow. It's too cold. So she just holds it for 2 days. Y'all could give me some advice on that. And as far as spiritualism, okay, I know I don't post a lot about it. I'll start. How's that? If you ask questions, I'll answer. In the meantime, I'm going back through my old YouTube videos, updating. Have a great day. Stay open-minded if you choose.